Hello everyone. I am Gayatri, Assistant Professor, Department of English from K.S. Raja Arts and Science College for Women. I am going to talk about the poem God's Grandeur written by Gerard Manley Hopkins. Hopkins is one of the leading Victorian poets. This poem is a sonnet written by Hopkins in 1877 and published in 1918 posthumously. The word grandeur means greatness or magnificence. In the poem God's Grandeur, Hopkins shows how much he admires the greatness of God and nature. He also feels sad because people during the Second Industrial Revolution didn't seem to realize how closely connected God and nature. Hopkins wrote God's Grandeur in 1877 during a time called the Second Industrial Revolution. This period saw a lot of new technology being developed quickly, like factories, trains, and electricity. Let us come to the poetic lines. First stanza. The world is charged with the grandeur of God. It will flame out like shining from shook fire. It gathers to a greatness like the ooze of oil, crushed. Why do men then now not erect his rod? And all is seared with tread, blood, smeared with toil. And wears man's smudge, and shares man smell the soil. Is bad now, nor can food fill, being shared. The speaker describes a natural world through which God's presence runs like an electrical current, becoming momentarily visible in flame-like flashes that resemble the sparkling of metal foil when moved in the light. Alternately, the speaker describes God's presence as being like a rich oil, such as olive oil, whose true power or greatness is only revealed when crushed to its essence. Given this powerful undercurrent of evidence of God's presence in the world, the speaker asks, why do human beings not heed God's divine authority? The speaker starts to answer his own question by describing the state of human life, the way that humanity over the ground, and the way that industry and economic pursuits have damaged and corrupted the landscape such that it looks at, smells only of man and not of God. Not only has the land been stripped bare of the natural things that once lived upon it, but even the shoes that people now wear have cut off the physical connection between their feet and the earth they wake on. Second stanza. And for all this, nature is never spent. There lives the dearest freshness deep down things, and though the last lights of the black will spend, ho, morning, and the brown brink is bird, springs, because the Holy Ghost over the bend, world broods with warm breast and with her bright wings. The poet says that nature never loses its power, and deep down, life always continues to exist. Though the sun will always fade into the darkness of night in the west, morning will always follow by springing up over the edge of the horizon in the east. The source of this constant cycle of regeneration is the grace of a God who guards the broken world much like a mother bird uses its body to watch over and keep warm its eggs and hatchlings. Finally, theme of the poem, the speaker reveals nature not only because it is a divine creation, but also because it is direct connection between humanity and God. Hopkins says that God is present everywhere, but we didn't realize His presence. But if we pay attention to the presence of God, God is merciful enough to shower His divine love. Thank you.